Hello, welcome to MyCHN Podcast, Health Conversations Without Barriers. My name is Kristen.
Hi, I'm Lulu.
Hi, I'm Olga.
I'm Trayvon.
Today we have a special edition podcast, Valentine's Day themed, and today we are going to be talking about many subjects surrounding Valentine's Day, starting from the pressures of being single, talking about how to survive the holiday, and especially the mental health surrounding Valentine's Day. So to start it off, we have our question of the day, and it is, why is self-love important to build and maintain healthy relationships? Self-love to me personally is important because you have to know how to love yourself before putting yourself out there to love someone else. I believe if you don't love yourself, there's no way that you can offer love to anyone else.
I agree. Yeah, I feel like self-love is essential for healthy relationship because I feel like the most important relationship that you can build is with yourself. So as long as you are okay by being by yourself, then it's better to build relationship after you build that relationship with yourself. I feel like maybe if you don't have enough self-love, then it can turn into depending too much on your partner or expecting too much, validation from your partner, and that can be problematic. So, yeah, I do agree with that.
I want to add on to that. I think it's also important to note that when you love yourself, you're able to tell your partner how you would like to be loved. Mm-hmm. So when you know that you like certain things or you don't like certain things, you're like able to communicate that respectfully, and that way it's reciprocated the way you want it to be.
Yeah, it's just you have to know who you are first, and then you can open yourself up to anyone else. It can be even just to friends or family. So you have to know yourself first. So self-love is important.
Yeah, this is all really good, but how we can build that self-love and self-relationship? What are some things maybe you guys do for that?
I think it is important to spend time with yourself, especially in your single era. It's very important to get to know yourself, like you were saying. If you want to invest in your hobbies like painting, or if you're a workout junkie, if you like to do fitness, if you like to do Pilates, just figuring out things that you love.
One thing that I've done for my self-love journey, I've had a thing where I set up a day and kind of take myself on a date. So it used to be, well, I don't do it anymore, but I probably should go back. But it used to be Friday where I can go to like my favorite coffee shop and maybe like go for a walk and just kind of spend time just thinking with myself, with my own thoughts, and that kind of gave me a lot of mental clarity and just kind of let me love myself more, I say. Yeah. Do you all have anything that you do special for just...
It's just like kind of like that. It's just being comfortable with yourself. Like if everyone's busy and you have nothing to do, will you still do something? So for me, it's like, can I just go to like a drive? Can I go to, my favorite restaurant, go to Target, just something like that? If you can just be with yourself, have hobbies that you like, so you're not depending on, anyone else for your own happiness.
Very true. I love solo dates. I, coming from a single person, I love to take myself out. I love to splurge on myself. And now I'm getting into solo traveling. So far, I've only gone within the state, but I am planning to go outside of the state. Yeah.
Yeah, I like to spoil myself too. So my solo dates are spoiling myself. And sometimes I just break it out within the month or every other month. But I'll do things like I'll go get a facial or I get a massage. That way I plan towards it and know that's like I'm spending on myself and I'm doing something for myself. Or I'll get my nails done. And then last year, actually, I started actively going shopping outside of online shopping because I was nervous to go to the store by myself. It's 'cause after COVID. I haven't gone to the store myself. Like I always go with like either my mom or like a friend or something.
Did you catch COVID?
No, I didn't. But I guess I was just nervous too.
Yeah, you were inside all the time.
Yes, because I was inside all the time. So last year I started like pushing myself to go to the store more, go to the mall. And I don't always have to buy something. I just like walk around and around people, and I know I'm just like enjoying something by myself for myself. So yeah,
I stay in the mall. Okay, so now we want to talk about breaking down the expectations society has put on us for Valentine's Day. So what are some of the things or the stereotypes that we kind of have in our mind, kind of have programmed about Valentine's Day?
I feel like one of the biggest ones is like gifting or gifting, but like to one partner. So like one partner is doing the majority of the gifting.
Okay, yeah.
And it's usually the feminine partner that's getting the gifts. I'll put it in that way. And not, other way around, or at least reciprocated equally. And doing it big. I feel like that's something that's like that just started happening. Like everything has to be like a big deal. Yeah. There's flowers everywhere, or there's balloons everywhere, and it's extravagant or something like that. And that can be a lot depending on like where you are mentally or where you are financially or stuff like that.
I feel like the holidays in general just pressure us to buy more or do things, but couples can celebrate Valentine's differently, or they don't have to stick that one day and maybe focus more on their own dates and not just stick to Valentine's Day, because we all know everything gets overpriced during those times. But it's good to build your own maybe holidays and special things that you'll do for each other or even for yourself when you are single. And I feel like another pressure is for single people is like, oh, you don't have a partner. But I feel like we need to turn around Valentine's Day from being a just couples more of about love in general. So love can be not for just your partner, also for yourself, your family, your friends, your children. So just spreading love in general and not focusing on having that partner maybe can help.
We were talking about, or you just mentioned like doing family things. It just reminded me that my dad for the longest time, I'm saying a long time, but from like when I got into college, he started getting me Valentine's Day gifts. So not that I was ever single, which is weird now that I think about it, but he just wanted to reciprocate the love and be like, set an example. Like it doesn't have to be super big, and it's like small stuff. Sometimes it started off with just like my favorite candy, and then sometimes he would add candy and like a necklace or candy and a bracelet or something like that, just to know, just so that it's like, yeah. So it doesn't have to just be for like a partner. If you're by yourself, if you are single, you can share your Valentine's love with your family member or a friend or something like that. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Also, I feel like for financial pressure, you don't always have to spend a bunch of money on that. There's DIY presents. There's even just like cooking a dinner for your partner, or there's free things to do as well. Just the thought that is count. I think we need to be more kind to each other and not expect those extravagant gifts.
Yeah, I agree. Just piggyback off of that, just stepping away can help aid from the financial pressure and from the mental health pressure. It all comes together, and you just need to have that open, like how we started off, that open communication with your partner, so that y'all can have an easy holidays for your mental health and for your wallet.
So another question: what are some things that we can do in relationship to avoid those broken expectations and maybe some disappointments during the Valentine's Day?
Don't let this be the only day you get something, or like don't make this the only special day. Like that can be a thing. Like you can still look forward to it, but like it's kind of like Christmas. You're gonna get something that end of the year, but like Valentine's, stuff like that, you can give it throughout the year. So you can kind of do that and be clear of how you want it to run. Like just communicate your intentions with your partner or anybody.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like communicating in advance is the most important thing. Is just letting your partner know what is important for you or what you would like Valentine's Day to look like, because your partner cannot read your mind, and then you can be disappointed if that's not what you expected. So maybe communicate it in advance of those expectations, you can avoid disappointment.
Making sure that your partner respects the boundaries that you put once they're communicated. So sometimes, like, if you want like a low-key Valentine's, but your partner wants to go all out, as explaining to them why, communicating why, and then making sure that they respect your boundaries, or vice versa, that you respect the boundaries that they've set out for the date or for how they want to be treated.
I feel like just knowing and exploring your partner more is another thing. It's like there's 5 love languages, so knowing your partner's love language and also communicating your love language can be important as well.
Do we have any ideas to just round off? Any ideas for couples, for singles, what they can do to celebrate love during Valentine's Day?
For singles, you can go and make a list of people, like within your circle, within your friends or family, gifts that you want to buy for them. And you can also schedule out time within your week or the weekend to just give yourself some love. Like maybe take yourself to the movies or go to a concert.
For couples, it can be some simple things, like we said, cooking dinner together, maybe doing some arts and crafts, painting, and just kind of spending time together, or setting time specifically for just you two. I feel like that's enough.
Yeah. Alrighty, y'all, and that concludes our special edition Valentine's Day themed podcast. Remember to listen to more and tune in to us via socials, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.